All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for quarterfinal fight number 1 here in the 8-man eliminator. 8 fights, 7 fighters, 1 champion. Only one can be champion. And now, making his way to the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, here is Jake Crane.
Well, Jake the Snake Crane coming out to some funky beats. He's the guy you wouldn't look at twice at the corner of the bar. He's very tall, very gangly, very lean. Traditionally, he is a Thai stylist. He fights out of Helensville Thai boxing. But he has been honing his K1 rules craft. And he has the Balmoral Liga Branch Trust in his corner. Shannon Foreman, also Tristram Apicatoa, who's also Blood Diamonds trainer.
Count them, seen your life flash. Fuck rap, don't end up like your fucking dad. Count your eggs before they hatch, making promises you can't keep. Get killed for that in these fucking streets. I'm like, yeah, mama, I know you ain't the only one that I owe. I got an aunt that raised me like I was the fucking firstborn. I got hit, boo, took the wheel and made sure I got home. Couldn't wash my own ass, let's make sure I was good. Drag that bitch through the mud, she still stood till I was good. Can't forget super slow, man, I wish a nigga would.
Well, Harley Love, he is making the crowd wait. This is my pick for the quarterfinal of the night. It is incredibly well matched. Harley Love, an extremely talented young man. I remember him first coming into the gym when he was just 12 years old. 13 years on, he is now an international class fighter. He is slick, he can punch, he can kick, and finally, the Liga boy is here.
It's like my loyalty they took for granted. Isolated on this island, left a nigga stranded. My little brother Wax.
Harley Love, a very tall fighter. Both these guys will be the tallest pairing of the tournament. Jake Crane, slightly the taller, it's 6 foot tall. Both of them 72 kilos, similar in reach, very similar in the age department. Harley Love, 17 wins, just the 4 losses. Jake Crane, 35 wins and 5 losses.
One draw, with 5 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Jake the Snake Crane! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner is the former South Pacific, HKA, and New Zealand welterweight champion. He has 17 wins, 4 losses, with 5 big wins coming by way of KO. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Harley Love! It is now time for Clive Collins instructions.
Red corner, blue corner. Yeah. Listen to me, obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. You already know the rules. Step back, have a good fight, touch them up.
Harley Love heads back to the red corner, even though he has the blue thumbs on his gloves. Jake Crane, taller of the two. He's more experienced, but he's more experienced under Thai rules. So it'll be an interesting clash in styles. Harley Love, very adept with his hands. Jake Crane, very adept with the high knees. And we are underway. This is the first quarterfinal of the middleweight King in the Ring, the 72 kilo division. Harley Love looking to get underway early. Sharp with that left kick. His range isn't quite right though. Needs to set it up more. Harley Love wanted to send a telegraph for that right hand, he's doing so. He's definitely loading up on the right hand. Goes to the body there, needs to be cautious. He doesn't want to get a knee up the middle. And see how he is leaning over or falling over. Jake Crane, if he times a knee up the middle, could spell disaster for Harley Love. Nice sharp left hook from Love. Jake Crane on the right of your screen looking for that high knee. Under K1 rules, 2 hands and 1 knee, and then you have to let go. Nice knee to the ribs there from Crane. Little bit of confusion. Both the boys are aware they do have to break after the 2-handed knee. Short right hand over the top from Love. Crane, his hands are mainly used to set up the knees of the kicks. Love has more sting on his shots. Clyde Cowley just calling the boys to punch out, work out of those shots. Both of them are used to fighting under full tie rules. Love landing a nice left hook. This is a very close round. Now we're talking. Boys starting to throw with a bit of bad intention. Jake Crane, very unorthodox in what he throws. Nice body kick. Harley Love, just as he started to look like he was getting on top, Jake Crane answering back, and now he's starting to open up a bit more. Love going with the hands. Crane working well with the kicks off his hands. Love needs to be cautious too about the uppercut or the straight knee up the middle. Interesting, neither boy really using their height effectively. Counter right hand there from Love. 40 seconds to go in the round. Another nice right hand from Love. But Crane, very composed. Step up round kick to the rib section. Sharp right hand followed with the uppercut there from Harley Love. Good handiwork to finish the round. Crane though goes to the tie grapple. Stop the flow from Love and now answers back. Well, this is going to be a hard one for the judges to separate just when you think one fighter is getting on top. The other comes back. Love lands that right hand. It has been there through the whole fight. Just a couple of seconds to go. And this is the first round. This is the first quarterfinal. Very hard to pick. If I had to separate it, I'd edge it perhaps towards Harley Love because he landed cleaner shots to the head. But it wouldn't surprise me to see that go either way.
On the back foot, he's tied, eh? With that knee, 1-2 step over knee, hands, go back to the knee again, 2 hands, knee again. Yeah?
Harley Love started off early, really loading up on his shots, very tense on his shots. He landed some clean shots, but notably, every time he did land, Jake Crane came back. That was the flurry towards the end of the round, which probably snuck it in Love's favour. But there's those runs in the bank from Jake Crane. Joe Hopkins, former King of the Ring winner himself.
Don't look for that one big shot, okay?
All speed, combinations. Keep that
Good
guard.
instructions in the corner. Harley Love just too tense, loading up too much, looking for the big shots. And that will tire him out, particularly with a fighter like Crane, who is supremely fit.
Round 2, up, fight!
Round 2.
And we're underway, round 2. This is our first quarterfinal. Step up, high left kick there from Love to start things off. That is a sharp shot that he throws. Crane answering back with his awkward style. But those are what you call runs in the bank. The knees to the body, the kicks to the thigh. And Harley Love, he does tend to load up. Another left knee to the ribs from Crane. And that chopping right kick to the quadricep. Lovely liver shot there for that step-up knee. Through the 1-2, came in with the probing knee. He's taken 4 of those in a row without checking them, Harley Love. Needs to do something about that, otherwise he will slow down. Love going to the body with the right hand. And there comes the overhand right. Jake Crane, though, punching out of that clinch, taking advantage of Love just pausing for a moment. Already we've had so much action in this fight. This is round 2. Harley Love with the shaven head to the right of your screen. The snake, Jake Crane, the taller of the two, with the blue anklets and the red thumbs on his gloves. Leads with the jab and steps up with the left knee. Jake Crane probably ahead in this round so far. Sharp little 1-2 as Harley Love slows. He's got the more power of the two, but he's putting so much into those shots that he is starting to tire. We're only halfway through the second round. It's 3-minute rounds. Jake Crane winding up for a bolo-style uppercut. Thought better of it. And there's a high knee that went very close. Harley Love is failing to use his jab to come in. He's not setting up his shots. And for that, he will get punished by a counterfighter like Crane. You've got to earn your way in. You just can't walk in. Now Crane is starting to take him to task. Love misses with the overhand right. Crane punishes him once again with the low kick. Those knees starting to work now from Crane. Clyde Cowley getting in, breaking them up. This is K1 rules, so you can only use the 2 hands to deliver the 1 knee. Well, if Love won the first, Crane is dominating the second. A lot of work to the body from Crane. He may look unfashionable, but he is certainly effective. Big overhand right there from Love. That probably wobbled Jake Crane. He's on shaky legs at this point. Uppercut there from Harley Love. Jake Crane bothered by something. I think it might have been the mouth guard coming out. I don't think that was enough, though, for Harley Love. We'll head into the third and final stanza, most likely evenly poised. Crane dominated the majority of the round. Harley Love came back with a lovely overhand right that momentarily wobbled Crane. But the story of the round, though, was the knees and the sharpness of Jake Crane. He was relentless. There was the right hand that didn't really tell the story of the round. It pushed the mouth guard out of Jake Crane. But for 2 minutes 30 of that round, he was dominated.
Tagging him good, brother.
Oh, this has been a very evenly matched quarterfinal. It is the opening quarterfinal of the evening. David Tua, ringside. He's commonplace ringside at these kickboxing events. Starts off with urgency. Harley Love, everything on the line. Those high knees there from Crane. And it will depend on how the judges score. If they're scoring points on the knees of Crane and the sharpness, that awkward straight right he throws, and chopping away to the thigh. Love missing with that knee. Crane a bit more effective and tight. Harley Love, though, he carries the anvils in his hands. Looking to change angle. Comes back with a nice left hook. Body work again from Love. He's just winding up a little bit too much. And Crane caught him pausing. A vicious knee to the midsection. 2 minutes of 3 gone. And this is where we've seen Love each time slow down. And now Crane coming on. Left and right kicks. Love trying to fight back. Notice how Harley Love is breathing with his mouth open. That annoying 1-2 that Crane throws. Love going for the leg sweep, mistimed it. Halfway through this, the third and final round of our first quarterfinal. There's the 72-kilo king in the ring. Harley Love on the right of your screen with the shaven head. Jake Crane, who just had an uppercut, misses whiskers on the left of your screen with the blue anklets and the red gloves. Crane just narrowly missing with that right knee up high. A minute to go in this round. It's still very much in the balance. Just remember, this is a drawn bout. It goes to an extension round, sudden death. 50 seconds to go. Harley Love perhaps nudging ahead, but very close. Crane going back to the body, eats the right hand and the left hook, but he answers back. And that's the thing with Crane. Every time he is hit, he comes back with a couple of strikes of his own. Nice clipping right hand over the top there, and the left knee from Harley Love. Follows up with the right hand. Harley Love edging ahead in this round, just 20 seconds to go. Extremely hard to pick, everything on the line. Misses with the spinning back fist. Crane. Love, he has been the aggressor for the third round. Final 10 seconds, there won't be a knockout. Well, the seconds will tick away with Harley Love on his back, but he has been the aggressor. Another very close round. If I had to pick it, it'd go the way of Love. But these have been very, very even rounds. And we could possibly be heading to our first extension round of the night on our first quarterfinal.
Legs out, recover.
Crane started off so well in that round, the second minute, landing body kicks and big knees. But Harley Love, he found a home for that right hand, particularly towards the end of the round, and finished strong with a pair of knees. And often the fighter who finishes the last 30 seconds strongly will take the round. Notice both fighters now are being prepared in their corner as if they have to go out for another round. The corners are well aware that this could go an extension as we head to Dan Hennessy for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a split decision winner. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Harley!
It was the narrowest of margins in the end. Harley Love can thank his aggression and perhaps an overhand right and a couple of knees in the third and final. He is our first semi-finalist in this, the middleweight king in the ring. And Monty Beetham heads centre ring to have a chat to a very breathless Harley Love.
That's Harley, the black one.
And a round of applause, please, for Jake the Snake Crane. Good fight, well done.
Monty just chasing Harley around the ring for a moment.
Well, Harley, what a fight. You're dishing out the love, but albeit the tough love.
Yeah, hard battle. It's a good mate of mine, Jake the Snake. Yeah.
I mean, you came out with your intentions clear from the start. Is that what we're going to see from you from the rest of the night?
After this fight, hopefully I'm a bit warmed up. And yeah, be quite smarter than that. Just trying to end it quick and fast. But yeah.
People find it hard. They can hit your mate as hard as that and so well. How do you go after that? Do you have a beer together? Does that make the bond even stronger?
Yeah, get the blood flowing, pumping, ready to battle for the next one.
Well done, mate.
Thank you, Monty.